I got this idea in my last video that I wanted to do an apartment build, but each unit is a different pack. I think I'm gonna do townhouses because they're gonna be really easy to just like make each of them a different style. So it doesn't matter if we randomize very different kinds of packs. But let's get right into it. I'm building here in San Myshuno because city living was supposed to be everything that for rent is going to be. Let me just build some shells for my townhouses before I start randomizing. Okay, so I have some very basic shaped boxes here. I'm not even gonna do a roofing yet because I think these can end up being very different styles. Let's randomize a pack for the first one. I'm just gonna use James Turner's random pack generator. I'm also gonna include all the build kits because I'm not gonna limit myself to only that pack. I'm just gonna lean into the style of the pack that I randomize. Alright, here we go. Cottage living for the first one. It's gonna look so weird against the other townhouses. I'm also gonna use some of these adorable animal roof details. The lighting on this lot is really bad, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna build it backwards just so I can get a nice lighting while building and then flip it over before I upload it to the gallery. I wonder if I want to do a front porch. I wonder what sort of color scheme I want to go with. Cottage living came with a lot of cute green stuff. Cottage living didn't come with a foundation. Maybe I'll use this horse ranch one. Do I just want to go full cottage core and use this door? I'm gonna use this flooring from Cottage living. Cottage living came with a few different styles of windows, but I want to use these ones with the green swatch. I also want to add this stained glass window at the top. I think this fox window is really cute. For wallpaper, I really like this brick. I might combine it with some green paneling. For the backyards, I think I want to just add a half wall between them so I can paint each side of it. Like for this one, I obviously want to use the brick. I'm gonna add a little porch back here. Oh, I could use this brick for the backyard. Okay, here's the exterior all done. Let's move on to the floor plan. I at least definitely want to add a fireplace right where the chimney is. That means the living room is gonna be here. I kinda need to add a bathroom right here. And then I also need to fit the stairs somewhere. I feel like kitchenettes are very common in cottages. So I'm gonna make this the dining room and this the kitchenette. Maybe I even want to divide this entrance into a different room. I feel like cottages are usually very closed off. For the walls, I'm just gonna go with this really cozy cottage living one. But in the kitchen, I wanna add a stone backsplash. For the bathroom, maybe just a base game tile. For the upstairs, I could probably fit 2 bedrooms. I'm gonna add a second bathroom up here. And then this could be a bedroom, and that could be another bedroom. I'm just gonna continue this wallpaper into the hallway. And then I wanna use this one in the bedrooms. I'm gonna do the mushroom rabbit one in this room and the flower swatch in this room. I could probably put a fireplace upstairs too. I'm just gonna switch out these lights to the cottage living ones. I'm gonna add some lights outside as well. I wanna add some lanterns on top of the fence poles. It looks really good at nighttime. For the front porch, I wanna add some rocking chairs. Then for the living room, I'm gonna add this cottage living couch with this adorable rug, also from Cottage Living, and this coffee table from Seasons. Did Cottage Living come with a 2-seater couch? Oh, it did, but it's a bench. Just gonna add one of these in this corner. Maybe another one right here. That corner is screaming a plant. Oh, Cottage Living came with this one. This is a really good plant. I don't want to put a TV in this house to keep the cottagey vibes, but I will add a mirror above the fireplace. I should probably make the wall behind the fireplace stone. Should probably put something in this corner too. Which pack came with the cute fairy house decoration? Or can I just add a few of these pillows on the couch? I'll add a few white ones and then one pink one. Kinda wish we had a similar blanket item, but I guess I'll just add another pillow on this couch. For the life of me, I cannot find that one item I'm looking for. Ooh, this thing. Where can I fit it? Outside? Just around the corner? Did it come with growing together? Oh my god, there it is. Then some sort of picture above the accent table. It didn't come with a lot of different curtains. I kind of don't want to use this in the living room. Did I say cottage core? I hope I don't randomize blooming rooms for another house. What should I add over here? Would this be weird right here? Maybe not if I add a lot of gardening stuff outside. I'm just gonna finish off the room with some fairy lights and a rug. Oh, this basket is from Cottage Living. This is one of the best items in the game. I'm actually gonna add one of these to the inside of the door as well. And last but not least, I'll add some tea on the table and some roses. And that's this room all done. This is how it turned out. Now on to the dining room. I'm gonna use this rug from Cats and Dogs. It's gonna go well with this cute dining table we got in Cottage Living. I think for the dining room, I can use the Cottage Living blinds. I'll carry on the plant curtains at the archways. I'm gonna go with this flower pattern swatch for the table, and for the chairs, I'm thinking either the one with the green pillow or the yellow one. I think the yellow one looks better with this dining table. I wonder if they can still eat here if I put these pots on the table. I should probably bring a sim here to test it. Okay, here we are. Can he set the table? Aw, that's pretty. I need to also test if he can actually eat there. Can you just have a quick meal? Oh, he's going into the living room to eat it. Okay, let me put something else there then. What about this base game plant? Okay, that works. I'm gonna go with that. Then there's this decor item in Cottage Living. I wonder if I could fit this somewhere. Maybe on this wall. I can put a couple even. And maybe even one of these to make it look modular. And then I'll just fill it with clutter. Alright, here's how the decorations ended up looking like. Oh, I didn't add a cross-stitching basket anywhere. I can put one right there. Now over on this side, I'll add this barrel. Okay, hear me out. With a barrel on top. And here it is. That's this room all done. For the bathroom, I think I wanna go with this vampire's toilet because it looks old and rustic. Cottage Living came with a sink, so I'm gonna use that. Cottage Living also came with a bathtub. Then I'm just gonna add some decorations real quick. I hope I don't randomize Cats and Dogs or Horse Ranch for the other apartments, because I've been using a lot of those in this one. Okay, and this is the bathroom all done. Here's how it turned out. For the entrance and the yard, I'm just gonna do a lot of gardening stuff. Oh no, the lighting is all different. How long has it been like that? Okay, that's better. I guess the sun has set, so that's why. I wonder if we should add some sort of animal. Cottage Living came with chickens. I'm doing it. I'm gonna add a fence around the coop so the chicken doesn't eat your plants. Would it be like too much for a townhouse if I added some of these? Like maybe just 2? There's no such thing as too much. I'm also gonna add some landscaping between the paths. I'm also gonna add a bin back here because I know how annoying it can be taking care of chickens if there isn't one nearby. Okay, I think that's the yard done. I don't think I need to add any more to it. Now I'll move on to the hallway. Oh, I forgot the fireplace tools. That won't do. Oh, this item would be perfect for this house. I'm gonna bunch together a couple. I'll just put some more plants on them soon to make it look less repetitive. I should probably add some gardening stuff in general. I'm gonna add a couple items from the greenhouse kit. There's this thing from the Eco Lifestyle. I didn't remember this item at all. This house has like 50 watering cans. Then I'll just fill it with plants. Just one more watering can. Okay, this is how it turned out. And that's the entrance all done. Okay, now let's move on to the kitchen. I'm obviously gonna use the Cottage Living fridge and stove, and the Cottage Living counters as well. I wonder if I wanna go for yellow appliances and green counters, or green appliances and yellow counters. I think I like the yellow counters better. I wonder if I could center the sink on this wall. If I put 2 end pieces next to the sink instead of the regular pieces, there's a perfect spot for a bin right here. I think I'll go with this barrel. It kind of fits in here. Then I'm just gonna put in some Cottage Living cabinets. There's a window right there, so I'll only put them on this wall. They do look kind of repetitive though. Maybe I should use these instead. I think that looks good. Then my favorite time for decor and clutter. I can't seem to use that counter. I should probably move the sink after all. I feel like it's more important that it's functional than that it looks nice. Okay, now he can make food. Can you not put it on these plates? You need to set the table again now. Okay, one more watering can. Okay, here's the kitchen with all the clutter done. This is what it looks like. I think it turned out super cute. Now let's move to the upstairs. I could probably even divide this room into two. I'll probably make this the master bedroom because it has the chimney. I'm gonna use this cottage living bed in the yellow swatch and put it right between the windows. Above it I can hang this cottage living painting in a different swatch than what I used downstairs. I'll also add some wood and fireplace tools next to the fireplace. For the rug I'm gonna do the cottage living rug again but in a different swatch. I think this green one is really cute. For curtains I think I can go with these cottage living blinds. I'll do this green swatch. This wall is looking kind of busy. I think I'll move this painting on this wall instead. Below it I can put a dresser. Oh, the cottage living dresser comes with a mirror. Maybe I should put it on this wall instead then. I wonder if it requires a chair to function. A chair doesn't slot to it, so I'm guessing not. I can still put some sort of armchair next to it. I'll go with the one that matches the curtains. I kind of want to put a fluffy rug under them. This one doesn't come in a beige color. Maybe I'll use the trusty snowy escape rug. Then I'm gonna put this standing light behind the armchair. This is from Outdoor Retreat. I'm just gonna put some sort of plant on this corner. For the bedside tables, I can use the one from Cottage Living. I wonder if I should use this fox lamp on the tables. Because Cottage Living did come with foxes. Does it come in a green swatch? There's this one with the leaves. It goes with the bed really well. I'll put some books on the bedside tables as well. There we go. And then some clutter on this table. I just filled it with some beauty products. And that's this room all done. This is how it turned out. Very cozy, I think. I'm just quickly gonna furnish the toilet and the hallway. I'm gonna give them a desk and a computer in the hallway because I'm probably not gonna be putting one in the kids' room. They can have this typewriter from Cottage Living. I think this chair would be perfect for it. It's even unlocked in the writer career. Oh, it doesn't slot onto the desk. Never mind. I wonder if there's a similar looking dining chair. Maybe even this from Cats and Dogs. Or this one from Vampires. This has a similar vibe. If I can just find a nice watch. Maybe just this brown. Then I'll just finish it off with decorations and clutter. We need more swatches of this pillow. It doesn't come in a green. Oh, this is cute. But is it stupid to have a book in front of a typewriter? Maybe I'll put it downstairs instead. That fits in perfectly. For this desk though, maybe this notebook would be better. I could even put some books over here. Maybe they've written those. I wonder what else I could put on. Maybe this globe? I'm also gonna put one of these decor pieces in the corner. And then I'll finish it off with this dirty mug. Oh, that one has a tea bag in it. I'm gonna use that instead. Okay, that's the hallway done. Now I'll basically just copy the downstairs bathroom into the upstairs. Okay, let's move on to the kids' bedrooms. Maybe I could even make one of them a teen's room. Let's furnish the child's bedroom first. I think this space would be perfect for a wardrobe. Make it nice and snug in there. Then I can put a desk in front of the window. I'll put some clutter on the desk, like they've been doing their homework there. Maybe some arts and crafts as well. That's looking cute. I hope they can still actually use that desk. It doesn't really look like a kid's room though, does it? Maybe I should switch out the wallpaper for something more fun. But I still want it to look like an older house. Maybe this flower wallpaper instead. And then a fun rug. Maybe this quilt rug from Little Campers. I could use this in the teens' bedroom. Oh, maybe this rug from the toddler stuff. It even has this leaf swatch. I'll add some toys on this corner to sell it off as a kids' room. And some wall art to finish it off. There we go, that's the kids' room all done. Now on to the teens' room. Horse Ranch is really coming in clutch in the departments that Cottage Living is lacking. For the curtains, I think these from high school years is really cute. I really don't like the curtains in the kids' room. What about these curtains from the movie Hangout stuff? It has a floral pattern. Okay, that's at least better than what I had before, for sure. I'm thinking maybe I should swap these wallpapers around. That one still looks cute in there. And this more playful one fits a teen's room better. I wanna add an ottoman at the end of the bed here. Maybe I should scoot the bed against the wall so I can fit a bedside table next to it. I'm gonna use this one from Laundry Day with some cute candles on top. I could put this laundry basket on the ottoman. Maybe even put some clutter on the floor to sell it off as a teen's room. Some dirty laundry on this corner. I'm also gonna give them this adorable houseplant backpack. Then I'll finish it off with some posters on the wall. And that's the teens room all done. And I think with that, this whole townhouse is done. Okay, let's randomize our pack for the next townhouse. Tiny living stuff. I should probably make the next one a lot smaller then. A house is considered a tiny home if it has 100 tiles maximum. I'm gonna make it a bit shorter and a lot narrower. Okay, that's 50 tiles downstairs and 50 tiles upstairs now. The style in tiny living is quite modern, so I'm gonna go with something like that. I'm not even gonna give them a backyard. I'm just gonna do a tiny little balcony in the back like this. Tiny living came with this door. I think I'm gonna go with a black and white color scheme to contrast with the cottage living house. Tiny living did also come with a lot of nice wood tones though. Maybe I can use those inside instead. I think I'm gonna go with very industrial wallpaper like this. They don't have any windows on the front aside from the doors. Maybe I should give them a skylight. I'll see where the bedroom ends up being and I'll put it on that. I'm wondering if I should put some wood tones outside to make this look more like a tiny living build. Tiny living didn't come with any windows either. Maybe I'll just add this from growing together to the back. For the flooring, I'm thinking some wood with a similar tone that tiny living came with. I'm gonna use this one from Eco Lifestyle. I wonder if I should add some wood accents to make the flooring look less out of place. You know what? Maybe that's the right amount of wood. Okay, let's figure out the floor plan. I could probably even fit 2 bedrooms upstairs. Or maybe one of them could be an office. Okay, this layout might seem kind of stupid, but I kind of want the living room to be where the huge window is. So I think I'm gonna do dining room at the entrance, kitchen in the middle, and living room in the back. Then I'll just put stairs in the middle like this. But where am I gonna fit a bathroom? Oh no, I didn't think this through. Why does this house have to be so tiny? Bathroom here. For the bathroom, we kinda have to go with a certain layout, because this is the only layout it'll work with. Put a mirror above the sink, this tiny living shelf. I'll just add some toilet paper, some shower necessities, and some hand towels. And I think that has to be the toilet done. Okay, here's a question. Could I put windows here without it looking stupid? No, unless I add them to the upstairs as well. But does it look stupid? I'm gonna go with no. Then I could even have the living room be here and the kitchen back here. Let's do the kitchen first. Tiny living didn't come with counters, so I'm gonna pick these Dream Home Decorator ones to go with the modern style. Tiny living didn't really come with any kitchen stuff, so I'm gonna use these from the Home Chef Hustle kit, and then the cabinets from Dream Home Decorator. I realized I have to fit in a dining space, so I think I'm gonna put some island counters over here. Okay, I think weirdly enough that's gonna work out. Put in some tiny living stools. And I'm gonna do this sink from the base game. Maybe I should do some kind of tile in the kitchen, like this one from Spa Day. Somehow the tiny living kitchen is a lot bigger than the cottage living one. I feel like in terms of clutter, I should keep it fairly minimal, because it fits better with the style. Maybe I should add some sort of backsplash to the kitchen. Parenthood came with really cute tiles, but they have that paneling I don't want. Maybe if I only put it on this wall. I do need to put some decorations on this wall though. I think this shelf from Cool Kitchen is cute. And I think that's the kitchen all done. Now let's move on to the living room. I kind of want to do some sort of an accent wall. Maybe I could add this brick and still keep it looking modern. Maybe I could even add that same stone in the kitchen instead. Then I could add it all around, maybe just like this. Then for the living room. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get to use the Murphy bed because we do have a separate bedroom. But luckily, I think this couch from Tiny Living is adorable. I'm gonna add it with the matching armchair. There's no coffee table, but there's this accent table. I think I could nest it in with itself to make it look like a coffee table. Then I'm gonna go with the Tiny Living rug, of course. I think this pink one matches the purple and orange color scheme pretty well. Ooh, my all-time favorite paintings are from Tiny Living. I'm definitely gonna add them on this wall. The only accent table in Tiny Living is this one, but maybe I can put two together to make it look bigger. For clutter, I'm gonna do this cute tray. I could even add this lamp in the corner. It has a nice slot for maybe a potted plant. I'm gonna go with this one from Blooming Rooms. Then I just need to put something on this table. I know there's this item in maybe high school years that works well on entrance tables, or maybe it's in everyday clutter. Oh, this one with the coins. Yeah, and this one. There we go, I think that looks good. Then I just want to add some shoes underneath there, and probably a coat rack as well. And I think that's the living and the entrance area all done. Now on to the upstairs. There's still a few set of swatches on this painting I haven't used. Maybe I'll do these ones for the hallway. Honestly, I don't think the hallway needs anything else. Maybe just a rug. For the bedroom, I want to do these paintings. Unfortunately, I think the only bed Tiny Living came with is this Murphy bed. Oh, it did come with a single bed, but I want a double bed, and I also already said I'm not gonna use this Murphy bed. I wonder what other beds could fit this style. Let me just keep this for reference of what kind of vibes I'm looking for. I think out of these two, this one matches more. Then I'm gonna pair it with the Tiny Living bedside table. I think I'm gonna go with some more candles. I think I'll carry out this wallpaper in the bedroom. I'm also gonna use these same curtains again. Maybe this time I could make them closed. Or maybe this one could be slightly open. Then for the dresser, Tiny Living came with this and this. But this house really isn't like tiny at all. Maybe I could just put a bunch of these together. Okay, that's fine. Do we have a hanging plant that could go on top? Maybe I'll just go with this Paranormal hanging plant. I kind of want to put a rocking chair in the corner. I don't care that I already used it in the cottage living house. I'm gonna do it. It's too cute to pass on. On this empty corner, I'm just gonna do these plants from growing together. Alright, that's the bedroom all done. Let's move on to the office. On this wall, I want to do a bookshelf, but none of them are 3 tiles wide. So I'm gonna use the ones from the Book Nook kit to fill the entire wall. I should have made this apartment a lot smaller, but I don't think I should even use this desk because it's too small for this space. Unless I just fill the rest of the wall with more bookshelves. I can use this dining chair in here that I didn't get to use in the dining room. Because we don't have one. Ooh, this computer from the Pastel Pop Kit though. That fits the color scheme so well. For decor, I'm just gonna do some candles. Maybe this rug could be cute in here. I could also do some little reading area over on this side. I'm gonna use this lamp again, but this time sized down. And I make this rug a bit smaller, so I can use this fluffy rug under these chairs. Maybe that's too many fluffy rugs. What if I make this one pink instead? I don't think that looks stupid anymore. I think that's the study room all done. And I think with that, the Tiny Living house is done. I kind of regret not making it smaller, but at least compared to the other houses, you can tell what pack it's supposed to be. Actually, now that I'm looking at the back, I'm kind of second guessing myself about deciding not having a backyard in this house. I'm thinking, will it look stupid if that's the only one without one? I wonder if I could somehow change the layout of this kitchen a little bit to fit in a back door. What if I just add it in this corner? Then I just need to fix the furniture inside. I'll scoot the kitchen in a little bit. I'll fix the clutter. Now, does the kitchen still work though? No, I don't want to do a tutorial. Well, I already know he can use that. No. Oh, he can use that counter. Oh, but now the stove is next to the fridge though. I think I have to swap these around. Now let's do something to the backyard. I'm thinking I could add a dining space outside since I couldn't fit one inside. Tiny Living didn't come with a dining table. What about the backyard one? Either this one in the pink. This one is also kind of cute. I'm gonna see what kind of chair options we have in backyard. Okay, so in the blue we have this pink one or this patterned one. Maybe if I use that one and add these chairs with the patterns on it. What if I use these candles outside instead and put these City Living ones in the bedroom? I think these candles look really cute on outside dining tables. Maybe I could separate out a small area here and here to make a little planter, just on each side of the yard. I need to bring my test sim here. Can you walk around here? Okay, maybe now. Can you walk here? Can you sit on this? Okay, everything seems to be working now. I'm gonna add some island living plants because I think they look really good in custom planters like this. Okay, I think that's the backyard done. And now the whole house is done. Okay, let's randomize the next one. Paranormal stuff. A haunted townhouse. Ooh, I'm so excited for this one. I think I have to do like a tower. I feel like all haunted houses have a tower. Paranormal is just a stuff pack, but I think we can use a lot of vampires and werewolves on this one. I wish they fixed the walls clipping with the roof. I can't make it as tall as I want to because of the clipping. Just gonna add a bit of shape to the roof. Then I can make it taller too without it clipping. I feel like Victorian houses often have a wraparound porch, which I unfortunately can't have. Too bad we can't make this into a haunted residential, because this is gonna have to be a rental lot. Man, the person living in this tiny home is gonna have some real nice neighbors. They're gonna wake up at 5 a.m. every day to a rooster, and their other neighbor is just probably gonna be a ghost. I think paranormal stuff mostly has like stuff for the inside. Should I go with something like abandoned? No. I wanna go with something old, but not abandoned. Maybe this horse ranch roofing. And then what's a haunted looking brick? Probably just a vampire's brick in gray. I kinda wanna do a pool for this house, but their backyard would need to be a lot bigger to fit one in. This is probably gonna be the most expensive apartment out of all of these. So the stair railing glitch, right? They did that update because they didn't want the stair railings to clip with windows. So they did it so that when you have a wall next to the stairs, the railing will disappear. Then how come there's still stuff like this happening? Do I just ignore that? Or does it look better without a railing? No, I want the railing. Glitch then, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna add stone to the whole backyard. Right now this looks like a vampire's home instead of a paranormal home. I wonder if I should add more color to the build. When I think of paranormal stuff, I think of that teal color. Kind of like this. Does that look more like paranormal? First thing I think about when I think of paranormal is this paranormal couch. Specifically in this swatch for some reason. I wonder if I should just switch out this entire brick. Does this look more like a paranormal house now? What kind of a house did paranormal stuff come with? Maybe I can take inspiration straight from this. Yeah, it's like way more colorful and bright compared to the style in the vampires pack. I made this room where I copied all the stuff they used. I'm just gonna save it to my library. Then I can bring the room right in here and copy all the wallpapers to my build. Of course, their build was tied to the base game and paranormal. I wonder if I could still use the vampire stuff, just in similar colors that they used. Okay, that definitely looks more like a paranormal house and less like a vampire's house. I wonder what kind of windows vampires came with. I could swap out these base game ones into those. The original paranormal house came with a red door. I could do the vampire's windows in the red swatch. I could just do the matching door too. I could even add some shutters as a notch to the original windows. I'm gonna do the horse ranch shutters and rotate it a little bit so it doesn't clip with the window. Do they come in red? They do come in green. Okay, I don't normally build in the Victorian style, but I do love how this house looks. Let's move on to the floor plan. I do want this top tower to be accessible. Maybe I could add a seance table up here. I'm just gonna add a ladder so you can get up here. The stairs can be somewhere in the middle here, just like in the tiny living home. This can be the living room, and this can be the kitchen and dining. For a Victorian home, I'm gonna create a more closed-off floor plan. I'm gonna do the same in the upstairs. Maybe I could close off the tower. I could do a little library here or something. I can put a bathroom on this end. I could probably even fit a small bathroom downstairs, right here. We'll see how I can fit a kitchen in this space with all the diagonal walls. I kind of want the door to the outside to be in the dining room. But if I can't do a kitchen in here, then I can easily just make this a dining room and this a kitchen instead. Inside, I'm gonna use the vampire's doors. I'll put those in the bedrooms and the bathrooms. For the archways, I'm gonna use these from the base game. For flooring, I'm thinking this from the base game. I'm just gonna put that everywhere. For the bathrooms, maybe a stone or maybe just a tile. For the wallpapers, I obviously want to go with the paranormal one. For the bathrooms, maybe I'll just go with some brown paint. Unless I can find something that matches this stone better. Maybe I could do these on just a couple walls, just behind where the utilities are gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna do the kitchen first, just so I can try if I can fit the kitchen in, or if I have to switch around this entire floor plan. I'm kinda into these Realm of Magic counters. Let me see if I can somehow make this fit into these corners. Yeah, it's clipping a lot, isn't it? But if I lower it down with the tool mod, like a tiny bit, it's not clipping anymore, and you can't really tell that it's any lower. The fridge can go right here. Realm of Magic didn't come with matching cabinets. I guess I'll just use the vampires one. The wood matches actually perfectly. I want to do a full-length cabinet at the side here, so then when I add the fridge, it'll look built in. I'll only add cabinets on this wall, so they don't go over the windows, and then I won't have to deal with the clipping again. I mean, this wall can also have cabinets. I can do a stove here and a sink here. For the appliances, maybe I'll go with Realm of Magic as well. Okay, it doesn't look built in, but at least it snugs in there nicely. Ooh, I just remembered what curtains Paranormal came with. One of the best curtains in the game. I'm probably gonna use these on every window of the house, just in different swatches, so it doesn't look like I've reused them 1,000 times. I should probably also change the color of the wallpaper in some rooms as well, so I can match it better with the curtains. But for the kitchen, I think this works. I just want to add a stone on some of the walls. Maybe I like the red with the brick. I kind of want to create a little space for the microwave here. It's perfectly. Can you have a quick meal? You absolutely can. I don't want to do the tutorial! Stop asking me! The wood on the flooring doesn't really match with the counters. Could I do a stone? Maybe the same one as in the bathroom? Now for my favorite time of the day. Can you guess what that is? That's right, it's time for clutter. Oh, I wonder if I should add some cracks to the walls to make it look older. I'm just gonna add a few. Maybe some tears in the wallpaper as well. Imagine if we could switch the residential types of different units separately in For Rent. Then this could be a haunted unit, and this could be a tiny unit. That would be amazing, but I kind of doubt that'll happen. Okay, this is how the kitchen turned out. Now let's move on to the dining room. I'm definitely gonna use these for the dining table, with the matching paranormal chairs as well. A paranormal rug. I'm gonna add this plant from the greenhouse kit on the table. Then I'll add these paintings from the paranormal pack. This space is kind of tight, but maybe I could add an accent table right over here. I think this mirror from Get Famous matches perfectly. And then on top, I can do this plant from Paranormal. Maybe I could do some curtains in front of the archway. Maybe just a paranormal plant on this corner. Oh, that's huge. Maybe this plant from Jungle Adventure instead. For the finishing touches, I'll add some wear and tears. And with that, I think this room is done. A bit run down, but very colorful and pretty, I think. Okay, let's move on to the living room. I'm gonna pick my curtains first, so I know what kind of color scheme I wanna go for. What if I do the green? It has those red shingles and flowers, so I could go with this red wallpaper. Then I could go with this signature couch. Ooh, a fireplace. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna do a little raised section under it, so I can have a stone below the fireplace. I'm gonna use the vampire's brick again, just behind the fireplace. Is there not a matching green on this fireplace? I guess I'll just go with the red. The wood doesn't match now, but that's the Sims 4 for you. Nothing matches. I kind of like the flowers on top of this table. The green one doesn't have those. Probably just a TV above the fireplace. On the fireplace, I can do some paranormal clutter. That looks good. For the rug, I don't want to go with the same one as in the dining room. Maybe I'll go with the red one. I'm gonna put these curtains also above the archway. For the entrance, I'm just gonna do a shoe rack and a coat hanger. This corner is perfect for the paranormal plant. Over here, I could maybe do some skill building item. Or maybe I could do the seance table there. And then in the tower, I could add a telescope or something. Okay, I'm gonna add the weird summoning circle thing on the floor. Oh, paranormal stuff came with a cute tray. Then I'm gonna add this seance table set. I don't think I wanna do do the green swatch because I used the same one in the dining room. Maybe if I do the red chairs. For this wall, maybe I could do this accent table again. And this gallery wall from the Paranormal pack. And that's the living room all done. I wouldn't live here personally, it's too colorful for me. But I do like it. It has its own charm. Oh, I forgot to paint the ceiling. Paranormal came with the flooring and I didn't notice. Could I add this in the ceiling? Looks good to me. For the cottage living ceiling, I'm gonna do this roof from the horse ranch pack. And for the tiny living house, I think I'm just gonna do a white paneling. Alright, next I'm gonna furnish the bathroom real quick. For some reason, I really like using Realm of Magic here. Witches are occults, ghosts are occults. It just makes sense, you know? This seems like the perfect house to use the under toilet paper. And that's a very basic bathroom done. I'm just gonna copy everything from this bathroom into the upstairs. Okay, and on this bathroom, I kinda had more space intentionally because I wanted to include a bathtub. I usually build it on a platform, but I think this bathroom might actually be too small for that. So maybe I'll just put it against the wall like this. And then over here I can add some towels. Over here maybe some bathrobes. Maybe one of these on this empty wall. And that's the upstairs bathroom done. Nothing too crazy, pretty simple. Oh, these paranormal lights are really low hanging. I probably shouldn't have them upstairs because of the short wall height. You know what has a similar style hanging lamps? Batu. Maybe I'll just use the paranormal lamps. I should size them down a bit. One saw that. What else did we get in Paranormal? Ghost Club sideboard and hutch. Let me see what kind of color scheme I wanna go for in the bedroom. I haven't used the pink swatches yet. I do love a good pastel color scheme. Oh, this pack came with a full couch set. I should probably add them downstairs. Back to the bedroom. Why doesn't the pink swatch on this rug match? Because I'll go with white. What if I go with pink wallpaper and white curtains instead? Actually, I don't like the wooden floorboards. I'm gonna go with this lighter color instead. Same with the ceiling. I think that looks tons better. What kind of pink beds do we have? This is cute. This would be cute, but I already used this bed in the cottage living house. This accent table matches the bed really well. But I don't think it looks like a nightstand. Maybe I should add it downstairs instead. Right there between the couches. I'll just put this lantern from Paranormal on top. Maybe that's too much gold on gold. I'll soften it a bit with a plant. I was kind of in a hurry last time when I was furnishing this living room. But this is how it's looking right now, when it's actually finished. Now for the bedside tables. Again, there's no matching pink swatch, so I'm just gonna go with the white ones. For the bedside tables, I'm gonna go with some candles again. But I'm gonna use these candles from Paranormal stuff. I'll just have my sim light them up. They're blue. Did I see a light color change option? I could even change it to pink. I mean, you know what I always say, there's no such thing as too much. In my defense, the flames were blue, so I had to do something. Do I center this with the wall or the bed? I'm gonna go with bed. For this wall though, I haven't used these from the spooky stuff yet. Have to fill the wall with something. Could I get away with using a bunch of these items twice? I'll just use them in a different swatch, I guess. I can accompany them with some plants and stuff. Have I used this plant too much? Oh, what's that? There's no such thing as too much? Oh, okay. Okay, that's a cute shelf. What am I gonna do with this vitrine though? I wish we had a monkey paw. What about these mushrooms from werewolves? And this creepy lady from the base game. Ooh, this vampire's dresser would be perfect in here. Ignore that this is definitely in front of a window. Okay, I'm gonna call this bedroom done. The color scheme is really cute, but I think it follows the style of Paranormal really well still. Okay, let's move on to the next bedroom. Is it weird to do a kid's bedroom in a Paranormal house? Oh, what a cute doll. Okay, I'm gonna do a kid's bedroom. They can have this doll as well. What is the most playful swatch of this wallpaper? Probably the yellow. This doll comes in purple or like a blonde version. The yellow and blue color scheme might be cute. I do want to switch these floorboards again though. These floorboards don't come in white. What about the spooky floorboards? The white does look better. I'm gonna switch out the ceiling tiles to white as well. well. Or maybe the ceiling tiles could be a beige. That does bring a bit of color in here. That doll is so creepy. But maybe I like the white better. Okay, what kind of single beds do we have? I could go with Realm of Magic. I'm just gonna put this doll right on top of the bed. This bedroom is already giving creepy child from a horror movie vibes. You know how in horror movies, somehow children always know too much? Could I get away with using these candles on this table as well? I should probably add some blue somewhere too, to match the doll. I could make this rug blue. Oh, the movie hangout dresser is cute. This kid probably needs a desk. Do I go with white, yellow, or teal? Okay, I think this time the teal is too much. Oh, I just noticed we have this couch. Would it look better in here than this? It matches the large couch better. I could just add some pillows on it. Let me actually add some on this couch too. I keep making changes to the living room. But to be fair, I think the changes are for the better. Okay, as for this desk chair, maybe I could go with something teal. This kids' room chair came in a teal. But I honestly think this base game one matches the rug the best. Speaking of rugs, I kind of want something under the desk. Maybe I'll just add a tiny little rug. That one can be yellow. Next I'm gonna put some clutter items on this desk. I'll just add some books on the upper shelf. I'll give them a backpack as well. Oh, spooky stuff came with a bear. Would this be weird in a kid's room? I'm gonna go with no. Maybe I could use this toy box from Growing Together as a nightstand instead. Okay, that's perfect. On this corner, maybe they could have an activity table. I'm gonna put some crafts on top, like they made these themselves. This wall is still kind of missing something. Maybe I could put a cork board. I don't know what to add on this corner. This bookshelf is really cute. I could add some seating next to it. I'm gonna go with this poof from Movie Hangout. And then add some sort of lamp next to it. This one from Werewolves would fit the style of this house really well. Is this room too colorful? I feel like I should keep the Paranormal wallpaper as an accent color instead of the whole room. Does it look weird that there's two different colors of carpet? Actually, I think that helps make it look less chaotic. Okay, I think I can call this bedroom done now. It looks slightly creepy, but that's kind of the whole point. Okay, let's move on to the office. Is there a swatch on these curtains we haven't used yet? This light blue one is really cute. I'm gonna use that with the matching wallpaper. I think I want to use the lighter floorboards with those. Then I'm gonna use the same desk in here. I kinda wish this desk just came in a wood color. I think I'm just gonna use another desk. I could use the Realm of Magic one. Instead of a computer, I'm gonna give them a typewriter. For the desk chair, I'm kind of vibing with this base game one. The swatches on it aren't great, but I think this one at least matches the windows somewhat. Oh, I just realized I've absolutely forgotten to use these holes in the wall. I'm gonna add them everywhere at the end. I wanna add some artwork above the computer. Maybe this tapestry from Vampires. I'll add a lamp and some clutter on the desk. Is there some sort of decor piece I could add in the corner? Is it weird that I kind of like that? I'm gonna keep it. Maybe I could add a windowsill? I'm gonna go with this shelf from Vampires and just put some flowers on it. And that's the office done. Now for the last room, which is gonna be the library. I'm thinking Realm of Magic for the bookshelves. For the wallpaper, I haven't used this blue one yet. I kind of want to match the wood tones on the bookshelves and the flooring. I can just add a rug to soften it a little bit. In this corner, I can add this chair that I haven't used yet. Paranormal didn't come with a standing lamp, so I'm gonna use this one from Werewolves again. That chair is kind of dangerously close to the ladder. I should probably put in some sort of railing. Does it look weird if I just cut off that section entirely? I could put some plants in there to fill it up a bit more. Does this rug come in a darker color? Or is there some other rug that would fit this style better? Maybe this werewolf's rug? I love the rundown look. And that's this room done as well. And last but not least, let's do the backyard. I'm gonna add some sun chairs from My Wedding Stories, give them a little table in the middle, and then I can just put some refreshments on the table, like these baked goods from Get Together. And then for the finishing touches, I'm just gonna add a bunch of these everywhere. Okay, now I've added some wears and tears everywhere. I do love the rundown look of this place. That combined with the colorful aesthetic just seems kind of eerie and I love it. But that's the Paranormal house done. Now let's randomize the last one. Bowling night. Oh, everything else turned out so nice. This is gonna look so out of place. I don't know whether I should laugh or cry. Can I fit a bowling alley in there? I guess this is gonna have to be a communal space. I mean, bowling night came with a lot of really pretty retro stuff that could be easily used in a regular apartment. Okay, how about this? The downstairs will be a communal bowling alley, and the upstairs will be an apartment. Oh wow, this is gonna be terrible. I'm so scared to start building. First things first, I need to make this long enough to fit a bowling alley. Maybe I could just do something like this. I'm gonna go with the default swatch color scheme that the bowling night stuff has. Oh, bowling night came with some wallpapers. Maybe I should use this brick then. I wonder if these poles should be on the other side. I'll do a similar thing in the back. And then maybe for the rest, this wood. I mean, that does look good, but it's not really screaming 70s. Should I go with the blue brick instead? From this angle, it looks okay, but then you shift to this angle and it's like really skinny and long and ugly. Bowling night didn't come with doors. Do we have anything that's like a retro style? Oh, this one from Get Famous. I wonder if I could add two. Did Get Famous come with some good windows as well? No? I think these are the matching windows. What do they think I'm supposed to do with these? I mean, Eco Lifestyle has these. It even has an orange swatch. What if I go with a bunch of these? Oh, that looks good. Then I can go with these on the side. Do I do it like this or like this? Or both? And what's our motto? There's no such thing as too much. Could I mismatch the patterns on these? Like, I do kind of really like that. I'm gonna add this door to the balcony of this apartment as well. Then I want to add some sort of sign above the door. I wish this came in orange. I can change the light to orange. What about blue? Oh. I want to find a sign that looks like it could say bowling alley in Simlish. Maybe something like this. It's gonna be a bit weird that this apartment is gonna have its front door from within the bowling alley. We're just gonna have to have a hallway right here that's gonna have the entrances to both. I can put stairs right over here. And then if I close this off, this could be the front door to the apartment. I wanna add some more lights outside. I'm gonna use these spa day lights. I'm gonna put some in the corners at the front. I could do some on the side too, next to these windows. And I'm also gonna put some in the back. Then I'm gonna change the color of these to maybe like an orange. This on the side can be blue. That adds a lot of color. I think it's looking really good so far. And it doesn't even look so out of place as I anticipated it would look. Okay, now I'm gonna figure out the windows in the back. I mean, there can't be any windows on this wall because the bowling alleys are right there. I'll just add the logo to the back as well. It's kind of ironic that this bowling alley apartment is gonna be smaller than the tiny living one. Let's figure out the flooring. I can definitely use the bowling night flooring over here. Bowling night didn't come with any wallpaper, but maybe I'll just go with a black one. On this wall, I can do these doors again. For the wallpaper, maybe I'll just go with this wooden wallpaper on the inside as well. Some of it could even be this brick. On this wall, I'm gonna put another one of the bowling alley's logos. I think I'm gonna delete all the ceiling lights and then add these onto the walls. And then I wanna change the color of all of these. Okay, this is looking really cool. During nighttime, this place looks even better because there's not like a ton of light coming through the windows. I think the next step is to add a lot of these bowling night items. I'm gonna put some bowling balls over on this wall. I kinda wanna add a curtain to the windows. Like it looks like they could close the curtains if they wanted to. And then I'll add some sort of rug in front of the door. Probably something like this. There should also be some sort of TVs hanging from the ceiling, like where the results would be. I'm gonna use a bunch of these to make it look like it's hung up on something. Then I want to paint the ceiling with something. This wood matches really well with the bowling night wood. I'm gonna do that one as the flooring as well. Now for the bowling alley entrance, I'm gonna put this shoe rack right here. I feel like there should be some sort of a reception desk, like this front desk that came with Get to Work. I'm gonna do some bowling art on this wall. And then I really want to use this board behind the reception desk, maybe in the orange. Maybe I should swap the desk around to here. Maybe I could also find some colorful curtains to put up. Maybe not that colorful. Maybe these city living curtains have a nice watch. Maybe I'll go with the yellow. Then I'll add this rug again in front of these doors. Now that the desk has a bit more space, maybe I could even add a chair on it. I'm just gonna go with this base game chair. If I add a computer on the desk, the Sims would try to use it all the time, but you can just lock it for everybody, so random Sims won't autonomously use it. I think this reception area is now done as well. Now I can finally move on to the actual apartment. I think I need to do the bedroom right here. Because of the windows, the walls are gonna be a bit odd. This room is a really weird shape, but I think I can work with that. If I need to, I can close this off. There's barely room for the double bed in there. The windows are so awkward. Like if I wanted to do a hallway, then I would have to add it like this. So I think I'm just gonna go with open floor plan. And then in this space, I think I can add a kitchen, dining and living room. I could also extend the living space if needed, but I want to add the bowling night bar on the balcony. So I wanna make sure I have room for that first. Then I'm gonna add the bowling night stools. Then I need to add some sort of lights out here. Maybe these above the bar. Could I also change the color of these? That does look cool, doesn't it? Okay, for the bedroom, I want to add a wood on the wall that the bed is going to be on. Then I'm gonna put a door right there. We didn't get a bed in bowling night, but I think this Get Famous one is perfect. I'm gonna scoot it up against the wall as far as I can and then hope they can walk through there, but I'll have to test it. Come here. No. Okay, how about I put the bed here? That doesn't leave room for a nightstand, but at least it would work. Could I make this wall wood as well? I think it looks a bit better than having just this tiny wall be wood. Then I can make this into stone so it looks like a column, because otherwise it's just a weird corner right there. Okay, maybe that's too much wood. This person is gonna be like weirdly into bowling. I could add some of these bowling night decals above the bed. For the curtains, maybe these from Eco Lifestyle. Does that work or like absolutely not work? That absolutely doesn't work. These windows are really hard to fit curtains on unless these come in some fun colors. Maybe I could use the black one. Would white curtains look better though? I can put this ottoman at the end of the bed. Oh, this watch matches so well. On this wall, I'm gonna do a dresser. How does Get Famous and Bowling Night match so well? They probably can't get through that though. I guess I could put the dresser in this corner instead. Then on this wall I can just do a mirror. I'll do the spa day one. It has this light behind it. Kinda goes with the theme over here. I'm gonna put a bowling night light over the light I already have. Because the bowling night light is so dim, I need something on top of it. On top of the dresser, maybe I could put this clock from bowling night. No one has clocks anymore, but it's probably gonna be 9 p.m. forever anyway, so let me see if the clock is actually on time. No, it's 3 a.m. The clock is 9. Yeah, it's a decorative clock anyway. I'm thinking what I should put on top of this dresser. Maybe I could put a bunch of these trophies. They probably play a ton since they live above a bowling alley. That's their trophy collection. Now for the rug, this one from the backyard stuff is actually perfect. I think our bedroom could be done now. I kind of want to do something little in this corner though. Probably just a plant. This would be good otherwise, but it's like way too big. What if I make it smaller? The colors of the pot fit in really nicely. Can he walk in still? Yeah, that works fine. Okay then, that's the whole bedroom done. This is how it turned out. But now let's move on to the living space. I think the bathroom has to be on this wall because this wall is full of windows. Maybe I could even put it right here next to the stairs. Ooh, Get Famous came with this door. That actually matches with the flooring really well. I wonder if there's something that would fit this house in the toilet section. Oh, it's really dark in here. Sorry about that. Let me fix it. Alright, that's better. Because I'll just go with something that fits my color scheme. Oh! This fits my color scheme. What toilet is this? Oh, it's this one. This is the default swatch. I didn't know it came with like colors like this. Better have a matching sink. Get Famous one, obviously. Or the tiny living one. I think this one matches better color-wise. I wish we had a matching wallpaper to the flooring. Guess I could just use a paint that matches the color of the flooring. And then some really obnoxious orange as the accent color. This bathroom is hideous. Okay, I think I'll just go with white floors and then the blue that matches the flooring can be the accent color. Then a mirror. Maybe this from Moschino or this from Movie Hangout. I like the pattern on this one. I'll do that. Then for the shower, this Jungle Adventure one probably has some pretty nice color options. This bathroom is very psychedelic. What if it's orange just on the other side?
Could I use these in the bathroom? Why did this apartment suddenly become the mushroom trip apartment? That was part of the 70s, right? I don't know, I didn't live in the 70s. But I'm imagining the bathrooms look like this. For the rug, I mean, why not? I mean, isn't the color like perfect? I probably should add some like actual bathroom clutter as well. Some soap and a toothbrush, also some toilet paper. Is it weird that I added under toilet paper in 2 different units in this build? Then I'm just gonna add some towels next to the shower. And I think that's the bathroom done. Would I own this bathroom in real life? Probably not. Would I be weirded out if I used someone's bathroom that looks like this? Probably. Do I like it? Hell yeah! Now let's move on to the living space. I think I'm actually gonna make this house a bit bigger first. I think I want the balcony to go off of the dining room because it has a bar in it. Then I'll put some curtains on this wall. Okay, that looks a lot better. I think I'll make this an accent wall. Let's just place all the items I want to use. There's this dining table. Why don't the color of the legs match? Guess I'll use that table. Obviously the bowling night rug. This is a nice swatch I haven't used yet. I also like this pink swatch, but it has the weird green on it. Maybe the rug would work better with these orange chairs. Maybe the living room could have this pink rug. Okay, this wall is perfect for a console table. On this wall, I'm probably gonna have some bowling art. I'm just gonna add a bunch in different swatches. There's no pink swatch that matches the rug, so maybe I could just go with the black one to match the curtains instead, or even the white one. I could also go with the white curtains if I wanted to. Then with the couch, I'm gonna go with the matching armchair. This could be the TV stand. For a coffee table, I could use this. It's an accent table, but I could nest it into itself. It's kind of small. I'll just add this as an accent table over there. On that table, I can just add some decorative pins. Or maybe I'll add a lamp on this table, and then I could add some pins on this accent table instead. This is one of the only items we haven't used yet. Guess we could use it at the entrance. I haven't used these lights yet. I could add them above these paintings. Maybe even make the lights different colors to add some interest. We also haven't used this yet. There's no space for it really. Maybe on this wall. It's getting really dark outside. I just turned on my table lamp. I haven't used this yet. Maybe next to the bar. Okay, I'm actually gonna filter by Get Famous now because I know it has so much matching stuff. This decor item is pretty nice. Gonna use this TV from City Living. Why is there even a TV stand? If the TV is not on it, I guess I should put a TV on it, huh? I'll add some decor onto the coffee table, like this tray with some books and plants. Maybe this decor piece. That leaves basically no room for the kitchen. Let me scoot this all in a little bit. Okay, let's see if I can come up with a kitchen layout. I think I want to go with the Home Chef Hustle kitchen set because it came with some nice colors. Or maybe even the Snowy Escape one because it has a matching wood tone. Dream Home Decorator also has nice colorful counters. I think this turquoise would be pretty nice. The swatches in Home Chef Hustle are kinda more muted. I mean, the yellow would fit in pretty well. I could even go for Dream Home Decorator counters and Home Chef Hustle appliances. Or the Snowy Escape appliances. Here's the Home Chef Hustle counters with the Snowy Escape appliances, and I think I like this one the best. I could even put a half wall right here to separate the kitchen from the living room. I'll also draw a wall here so the fridge doesn't look so out of place. I can make that into brick. I kind of want to put a curtain on the doors just to have some extra decoration. I wish they came in some fun colors. Oh, Snowy Escape also came with a sink, so I could match it with the stove. I'm also gonna do the Home Chef Hustle cabinets. I could do bar stools here, but that's kinda tight. Okay, now let's do the kitchen clutter. Is it weird if I give them a dishwasher since none of the other houses have that? I'm gonna go with no. I need to remember to leave one of these counters in the middle free. Because this kitchen is so tight, these counters in the corners don't work. At least I can put as much clutter on them as I want since they don't work anyway. I say that, but I don't know what else to put here. Maybe just some dirty dishes next to the sink? Now that I've had time to look at the living room, I think I want to go with the default swatch furniture instead. I could go with this rug again, but do I want to go for the same one twice? It just matches so well though. I think I kind of want to put some plant in this corner. Maybe a hanging plant? Okay, this is how the living room turned out. This is the kitchen all done. And this is our dining room. And I think with that, this whole apartment is done. Now I'm gonna put some landscaping around. I put these trash cans up front. That way all of the townhouses can access them easily. I'm also thinking I should give them some more personalized mailboxes. Like the tiny living house can have this modern one. Maybe the paranormal house could even have this one from werewolves. Maybe the cottage living house could just have this base game one. For the bowling night apartment, I just put a mailbox on the door. I'm keeping the landscaping very simple, so the same plants look good on all the houses. I'd like to add some hedges on the cottage living house, but they don't go away when the walls are down, and I think that would be super annoying. And again, I think the playability of this house is more important than looks. I finished it off with some terrain paint, and I think this whole build is done now. This is what it looks like at nighttime. I had a lot of fun with this build. I might even do this challenge again in the future. Now I'm gonna flip it over and upload it to the gallery. I'm gonna upload it in nighttime, so the lighting isn't terrible on the thumbnail. I don't know what to call it on the gallery, so I'm just gonna call it Townhouses. My gallery ID is Liz Bandicoot if you wish to download this. And when The Sims 4 for Rent comes out, you can switch the lot type to whatever lot type comes with that pack. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.